Welcome back, viewers. Here is a short review of the Han Solo and carbonite figure. This example was recently graded by CAS. They graded it as an 80. This particular example, I think I acquired in the early 90s out of a comic book shop. The Han Solo and carbonite figure was released in 1985, along with other Power of the Force figures. Being that it was released in 1985, I was sort of getting out of Star Wars at the time, but I remember receiving this figure and sort of remembering how cool Star Wars was. Getting back into it just briefly. Some nice sculpting details and the carbonite block in which you would place Han Solo. In the Han and carbonite figure, he of course has his hands down at his side, whereas in the movie he's got his hands uplifted, kind of like he's trying to escape or something like that. But the figure, that really wouldn't work for the figure. Before the Han Solo and carbonite Power of the Force figure, you only had the Han Solo carbonite block that came with the Slave 1, which was released in 1981, I believe. This is more or less the Jabba the Hutt version of Han Solo and carbonite. The costume on the figure is a little bit different from Empire Strikes Back. He's got like he's got his tan shirt on, which was more or less the tan shirt he had on during the second half of Return of the Jedi. When he was first released from the carbonite block, he had his same white shirt on. So the costume is not really movie accurate, because he should have had a white shirt on and his pants should have been dark brown. Here his pants are kind of a dark tan color, and they don't have the yellow stripe down the sides of the pant leg. I remember being fascinated by the idea of Han Solo being frozen in carbonite. Really sort of captured the imagination of kids. And I even remember actually taking a Han Solo figure and freezing him in the refrigerator, which was kind of a strange thing to have to explain to your mom. But it really sort of captured the imagination of kids to have a main character like that frozen in suspended animation. So what are your memories, viewers, of the Han and carbonite figure? Did you have this figure as a kid? Did it get you back into Star Wars in 1985 when you would have received it? Before this figure, did you use the Slave 1 carbonite Han, or did you resort to freezing your actual Han Bestman figure in the refrigerator like I did on a couple occasions? What are your memories of Han and carbonite? Please leave a comment. If you like this video, check out my other vintage Star Wars videos. Thanks for watching.